A&M Anime, and we're here today. This is Alden. I'm Mike, and
It's me,
listen,
It's me. It's your boy.
we're gonna do something a little different.
A little different.
Now,
What we doing?
I understand we did do a few episodes of Tower God, episode for episode, but listen here, man. I'm gonna just give it to y'all straight. This is a webtoon turned to an anime.
Yes.
Even though webtoon is still an anime.
Don't sugarcoat. Listen, man.
All right. Anyway, yeah.
Really.
So that drawing is like crazy on the on the story plot, like episode for episode breakdown. So like a whole lot be going on, but nothing be going on, and one thing go on for like 4 episodes, and it's like to be honest, it's only 13 episodes, and
It's a terrible
you can
adaptation.
talk the whole genre in one.
It's a terrible adaptation. As somebody that reads the webtoon, I'm gonna say that right
I'm
now.
gonna be all honest with you. I'm thinking about it right now, and all the whole 13 episodes, I swear it's like 4 days, 3 days.
But the thing is, bro, that covered like a good amount of chapters. Like the webtoon is like it's very like plot exposition heavy. Like it's like Hunter x Hunter, or they'll talk a lot, they'll explain a lot, like detail. But the way they did it in the anime to try to like just make it more action packed or whatever, and skip over stuff like that, like I'm over it.
I don't understand why they ain't just add all this stuff in there and make it 24 episodes. Like
Exactly.
a lot of that's kind of like the basis
That's the
of anime.
standard seasonal anime. Like
Yeah, I don't understand why
they was rushing. They trying to fit like 80 chapters because
But
the
why?
webtoon is split up into seasons.
Why rush? This is the first season. Nobody's
Don't know.
looking for it yet because we don't know what to expect from it just yet.
And it's highly regarded, so I don't really understand what was going through. Like I understand like this is the first for webtoons. Like this is the first one.
Oh yeah, and it's the
Yeah.
first webtoon, so they
But,
could have took their time with it.
I don't know, because Tower of God is highly regarded among webtoons. People was waiting for this, so for them to just rush through it like that. Same thing with God of High School. It's having the same problem. People don't like that as well.
Yeah, we was watching that and it seemed like it's gonna be heavy fight, heavy.
Yeah, they
wrestle.
skip pretty much all the talking and just show you all the fights, which is fine. I like fights, but I need to know why you're fighting.
Yeah.
So that's the gist of it with Tower of God. We're just gonna do a little discussion on it.
So
Key points.
key points. We're not gonna run through the episode.
Yeah,
we're
just-
gonna run through the season.
Yeah, a couple things we like, couple characters.
Yeah. So let's jump in.
Right off the bat, Comb, best character.
Yes.
Yeah, agree. Who you got? Hots. Trying to run through in your head.
On the when I want to see best character, definitely Cone.
Okay.
Best character, that's the character with the most texture, most background, most like he's got the most depth in who he is. Like
If I had to make a comparison to another anime, he would be like Shikamaru from Naruto. Shika was the only one, like, out of the rest of the teams, besides Team 7, which was Naruto, Sakura, and Sasuke, who had, like, nice backstory, a lot of focus.
because they're main characters.
Yeah. So, he pretty much stood out among all the other kids.
Yeah, like because they gave us the backstory about his situation as you know what I mean, with his family.
私もあげろ。
聞いたか姫の選抜。聞いた。マリア様が選ばれたんだろ。じゃあアゲロ様はどうなる？
決まってんだろ。
実の姉が姫に選ばれなかったんだ。
姫に選ばれなかったら家族まとめて追放されて一家取り潰しさ。
争いに敗れた。
愛しい息子よ、いいですか。誰の言葉も信じてはなりません。
We learn it. He's not the main character, but like he's the leader.
Yeah.
So like we get his energy a lot. We get his vibe.
He's a strategist, thinks ahead.
Yes, our MC our MC Bomb tripping.
Not you ever.
Yeah, our MC Bomb is our
That's it.
Yeah, he's our typical.
Don't know anything.
Our typical punk main character type. He's a sissy.
Yeah.
He don't really want to fight, but
he has the power.
But then he'll go run up and fight over the girl who don't want him around.
Rachel.
Who is Rachel?
All my homies hate Rachel.
Now, when you're watching the anime, when you're watching this anime, me personally, myself, I did not get it at first.
Yeah.
Up until I heard about the Rachel hate. I was hearing about it, and we get to up until episode 5, we don't even meet Rachel.
Right.
Episode 5, we see Rachel, and Rachel's involved, but then we don't understand
because she's hiding from Bomb.
So like they meet, not meet.
Have an interaction.
They have interaction, but she doesn't reveal herself as her, and you're totally confused about why everybody don't like her, it's crazy because during that time they were dropping episode for episode, and so like weekly, and people will weekly have complaints about her, and I'm like,
what you do?
They all must have read the webtoon.
Yeah.
They had weekly complaints, and I'm like, I don't get it yet.
Yeah.
Like, what is wrong?
At one point in a season, she gets hurt. She's in a wheelchair.
Yes.
So, at that point, you're still confused why everybody's saying, screw Rachel, because she's hurt, she's in a wheelchair, she can't do nothing, everybody can help her.
Listen, and she gives Bomb an out. Yo, you don't have to take me to the top, yo. Like, leave me. It's cool.
Right.
Oh well, if I don't go, you don't want to go. Well, you don't gotta go.
Yeah. True.
You don't have to do this.
Yeah.
You never want to do this to begin with. You only here to see me. I'm here.
Yeah. Basically, her goal was to get to the top of the tower, see the stars.
Yeah, and his goal was to just be with Rachel. He got to be with Rachel, and he started trying to make her goals his goals. So it's like, technically, it's his fault.
Yeah, she makes a point to say that. She pretty much blames everything on Bomb. She starts getting jealous because he's making friends. She's getting jealous because he has powers. Like, it's made a point to where she's just jealous of Bomb, basically. And then we get to that moment.
I can understand it because this is definitely
like climax.
This is a go home Roger situation though, so I can dig it, bro. For one, I ran away from you and left you to come to this far off fantasy, desolate, isolated land to climb a tower by myself. You found a way to
get in, snuck in,
and you know you found the little portal I went through to get here. Then we not together when we get here. Your whole hunt is to hunt me down.
Right.
Mind you, the dude that made you do your initial challenge kind of gave you the little hint that I ain't her. Yeah. Like I'm a different being. Like it's not worth it. It's not worth chasing me down.
The guy that made him do the ball test. You talk about Headon?
Yes, Headon.
Yeah.
Kind of gave him a little hint that it wasn't worth it.
No, he got his own agenda anyway, because as we found out with Rachel, he pretty much he give her a test. We find out
right, and the test,
her test is to kill Bomb.
Right.
So that entire time she was just fighting with herself to finally do it. We found out.
Right.
So,
and because of that, he knew she wasn't worth it, and that's why he kind of gave him the hint. Okay, cool. Now you hunting her down. You get around her. Your gut is telling you that that's her.
Yeah. She's
avoiding you. She doesn't want any parts.
She got everybody playing a part.
You know what I'm saying? Then you find out that it's her. Because she hurt, wheelchaired up. So it's like she can't really avoid you with the
she can't avoid
shenanigans before.
Now she needs you.
And she give you an out. I need you to climb the tower, but if I don't want to climb it no more. No, we gotta do it. It's cool.
Yeah.
No. you want to see the scars? Let's do it. Let's climb the top.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm telling you, I give you all the hints to let you know that
I don't want
I don't want to be around you.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm not responding to your DM.
That's what they are.
I'm not responding to
She
your
left them on
DM. Over and over. I'm not even double tapping the DM and liking it. I'm not even giving you over and over and
She
over.
even blocked him and unblocked him at one point.
And he just go right to the search bar.
Right back to it.
He go right to a search bar and find you.
That's all he know. They tried to show him. He ain't know nothing else.
Can't teach an old dog new tricks.
Mm.
Crazy thing is, she taught that old dog new tricks at one point.
Yes. Yeah. But, I mean, on a more lighter heart note, jump into a couple more characters.
Yeah, because we ain't even break down the whole situation with them.
I mean, if I had to put a character in number 2, it would be Rock.
Yeah,
I like Rock.
Nah.
No? Who you got?
Hots.
I figured.
Hots and
Hots would be my 3.
Well, listen. All right, let's get my rundown. My top 5. We got Comb. Then we go Hots. Here we go with Knock. No. We go Hots, Rock, a Knock, and the instructor with the blonde hair.
Lororo?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, if I had to give a 5, Comb, Rock, Hots, and Dorsey, and Yuri. I like the princesses. I like that because normally, you know, a lot of animes, they do the females 30 sometimes. Whereas, like, you use that fan service or you use that support character. Here, the princesses are the strong.
They're not doing that, but they disrespecting them in the way the princesses is being being situated. So it's like
so
you get a win, but you get a loss.
Yeah, they can't date basically. They treat it like
they make a thing to say it over and over again. They treat it like shoes. They treat it like shoes, and that's like
like the description of the princesses is wrong, but like their power in the tower is right. It's like these princesses are some of the strongest in the tower.
What you mean their description is wrong?
I mean, like wrong, like in a bad light.
I thought you meant like from the
basically calling them an object. Literally, calling them a shoe on a shelf. They're an object. So in that sense, it's terrible.
Right.
But I mean, you get an instance of
even when you get one, you get a loss. They can't win.
You can't win them all. So we have 2 princesses on the team, Anak, who we mentioned, and Dorsey.
Yes.
Found out that Anak is a fake princess because her mother was the actual princess.
Yes.
Who got killed because it's forbidden for any of the princesses to have a relationship with a guy.
But didn't she have a kid with a dude? Jihad? She didn't have a kid with Jihad?
No, because Jihad just picks the princesses in the tower. Like, none of them are related. None of them are...
Yeah, but Jihad not.
It's a guy.
No, he's not. Having relations?
No, he can.
That's what I'm saying. Didn't she have that kid with him?
No, she had him with some cook who liked to make I forget what it was. I think it was a rice patty or beef, something.
Ooh.
Some type of food.
Listen.
Yeah, it was a random chef.
The girl's always hungry. See with the hungriness, dude. See with the hunger.
They always try to say food is the way to a man's heart, but man, you feed a girl.
I don't even eat. Say no.
He ain't lying either. I gotta force him to eat.
I eat.
No, you don't.
I eat sometimes.
Skip whole meals. But basically, she got killed because
One
it's
hearty meal a
forbidden.
day.
What?
One hearty meal a day.
That's bad. Don't say it. Overall, what would you have to say? Because it's kind of broken up into a bunch of different tests. So you got the Battle Royale, you got the Crown Game, you got the Tag, and then you got what they did with making sure Abomination gets eaten by the giant fish.
Okay.
If you had to pick one, what would be your favorite test?
It's corny. That's a corny one. That's a corny question because obviously last test had the most dramatic.
You think so? I actually like the Tag one.
tag one was very, very, it was good.
I like the tag one because Cone basically screwed over his entire team just so the people he deemed as his real friends could get points and win. So I thought that was real good, like, because you're left wondering.
That was heavy good on the plot twist. The last one was the big on dramatics because it had the big scene.
I actually didn't really like that one though. Besides from what happens with him dying, or Rachel betraying him.
Hey guys, Rachel pushes him off the platform.
Y'all know at this point.
That's like we're doing a discussion of it, so let's not not get to it like we got to discuss the episodes in chronological order.
Yeah.
The big deceit comes all the way in the last episode, so this is why I was unaware of why everyone didn't like Rachel because it happens all in the last episode 13, where
12 is when you get pushed off. 13 is when we get like a backstory of her journey through the top. Yeah,
here we go.
We get it from her perspective.
You get all the way up, so that's the way they do it. They do this from Bomb's perspective, traveling all the way up to 12. 12, he's gung-ho. I'm taking you to the top. They got this challenge and
they're about to win.
They're about to win the challenge. Mom holding it down, and she pushes. She not only pushes Bomb off the platform towards his death. She stands up out of the wheelchair to let everyone know she's not hurt at all.
You want to know something funny about that? Like, as somebody that reads like manga and webtoons and stuff, I like seeing like fresh anime people react to stuff like that. So I saw
fresh anime like anime watchers. Okay.
Yeah. So I saw a couple people, and then it was your reaction. It was all the same. It was first you saw the push, like what happened, and then it like clicked like 2 minutes later, like. She stood up. Like, there was a bunch of like people like, wait. She just stood up. I'm like, yeah. Yeah. She was faking the entire time. She was letting
that actually got me from the rip because I didn't watch Tower Guy when it first came out. I was behind, and you watched it, you was telling me about it.
Yeah.
Then at the time you had told my homie about it.
Right.
He watched it, he was talking all the rhetoric. All Rachel Reddick and everything. I was on. I think I was
on like 8 or 7 or something like that by the time.
Yeah, and I think I had got on like Twitter or Facebook or something like that around that time, and I was seeing some of the rhetoric.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm looking for my reason to not like Rachel like everybody else.
Right.
Because I'm going through it. I'm like, all right. So when she stood up, when she pushed him, I was like.
Cause she's in that wheelchair for good, like what, 3 episodes?
Yeah, but the thing about the push is that got me, but it wasn't the most surprising part because she been acting fishy with homie the whole time. But the stand up was like, you bitch. Oh no.
Yeah. So what, like leading up to that, what did you think? You just thought everybody hated Rachel because she was just avoiding Bomb? What was your thoughts why everybody hated Rachel before you got to that point?
Yeah, like basically I thought it was the I thought it was the love affair situation that everyone didn't like about Rachel. Even in the actual anime and the seasons, Princess that's on her team,
and Dorsey
say something to her about her relationship with him and not liking it. Like you avoiding him. I hope you get what you want from Combe doesn't like it. He does the same thing, has the same situation. You know, there's a few indicators. I mean, Bomb doesn't like it his damn self that's happening to him.
Clearly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, alright, I can see. And I can see that this is it. Like, I didn't know what to really expect Tower and God, but I'm like, alright, this might have this deep anime like relationship aspect to it, where it's, you know what I mean, and people are like team Bomb, team Rachel. Like when I understand where Rachel coming from, she don't want to deal with him, she left him, blah blah blah. Or it's team Bomb, no, he rocking for his girl. I thought it was that type of situation. Then it was like oh no, it's not a team bomb, team Rachel. It's like, no, Rachel just corny.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
She just did boy dirty, and she just dirty, like she's just dirty. And then when you get to episode 13, you get the backstory, and it was like,
it was all plotted out,
you'll do anything,
right, to get.
You came there before bomb, so
wasn't allowed to climb the tower at first.
Wasn't allowed to climb the tower because you was trash.
Mm-hmm.
Then what was she in a tuck while he did his part?
Yeah, she made her like disappear with the Shinzu.
While he did his part,
she was watching the whole time.
I guess they realized that bomb was the bull,
mm-hmm.
and they sent her to kill him. And it was like, damn, shorty, why you do that? Like, hold on, I'm gonna run it back because I know y'all was expecting me to do that. Damn, shorty, in high school you was the man, shorty. What happened to you?
No, she wasn't the man in high school either.
She was the man, the bomb. Like, yo,
yeah, the bomb.
Like, well, bro, they was living in the cave, so she was the man.
That's all. Yeah,
there was nobody else around. She was the man.
Pretty much explains why.
Like, literally the man. Like, there was no other people out there. It was just you. I was like, wow. That was corny. Another thing. What's you discussing? Question for you.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about this power that Rachel possessed with her?
Her bodyguard.
Yeah, her dude.
Yeah. So after she agrees to kill Bomb, Headon gives her a bodyguard basically, so she can climb, and he takes all the damage for her. At one point, there's a plot twist where Ho tries to kidnap Rachel to make Bomb give up so he can go up instead. And he stabs Rachel, which would have killed her. And the guy disappears.
Right.
So basically she was gifted an extra life, essentially.
Yeah.
He didn't do too much. He was good. Like, he passed the test.
Yeah, it was cool. Rock.
Yeah, he passed the test before Rock, so he clearly was good. He was strong.
Yeah.
But he didn't really do anything crazy. So.
Why do you feel like Headon only gave her, if you felt like she was weak enough to not climb the tower by herself, and weak enough that she needed a bodyguard, or not necessarily a bodyguard, an extra life?
Yeah.
Why do you think he only gave her one?
That's probably initially all she really needed. Like, for some of the tests that they doing, like, he seemed strong enough to be able to get her passed through. We never really saw like how strong he was because.
But let's dial back. Because I was about to say let's dial back.
Technically, none of that stuff was supposed to happen. Like, he should still be here. So I wonder, moving forward.
I mean, but technically, some of that stuff is supposed to happen because
all of it was supposed to. Yeah, let me not say that. All of this is planned
because she is supposed to be going after him.
Mm-hmm.
And no one else is a part of this but her.
Yeah. So
you would assume that some of this stuff will happen, like the people going right.
That only one, because the director.
Not. I'm talking about the other people participating in the tie, because like her first injury.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was off another participant.
Right.
They're not involved. They ain't got nothing to do with Bomb. I keep saying Gone. That has nothing to do with Bomb at all. So it was like you would have to expect that another participant might have taken her out.
So you think he should have?
Unless dude was indestructible. Because you would expect another participant would either take out her bodyguard or take out her. Unless dude was indestructible, and the only way you could take him out was to take her out one time.
You think she should have got a weapon or something instead?
Something.
But even then, giving her a weapon, herself a weapon wouldn't have did nothing because she's powerless.
Depending on if the weapon gives her power, because clearly, the 13 swords.
Those you gotta be able to.
Something similar. I'm not saying that because those come from the King of Jahal, but Headon is also a highly ranking dude. He can put something.
Give it a little something.
He could put something together.
Rolling into that, actually, what you think about so we got the power scheme, which is Senju. which is the water.
Mm-hmm.
And we also are introduced to 2 of the special weapons called the 13-month series.
Yes.
You got the Green April and the Black March.
Yes.
Black March, we seen has a person inside of it,
Mm-hmm.
a woman who only wants to interact with men.
Yep.
How you feel about those 2 weapons? Like, you think Green you assume Green April has
A person inside of it as
yeah.
well. So yeah, that's why I was gonna say I don't know what to expect just yet. I can say that I do like the Green April.
Yeah,
Because
they did a
we
good
seen
job.
we seen the attacking portion of it, like the power it possessed. It's like it's like a whip, and
it's like
a
a
whip that
goes
branches
like
off.
five.
Yeah, branches off to its own other whips or whatever. Very, very great, and it seemed like it has a mind of its own. It started to attack.
LaRoe.
Yeah, it seemed like it has a mind of its own. So like you don't have to be on
Physically whip it around, yeah.
So I like that one. The person that it possesses, we will have to see. The Black March, we see we're getting glimpses of the person that is possessed within, but we don't really get to see
The Black March, like what it can do.
Yeah, the actual powers. Of,
The first impression is just a regular sword.
right,
First impression.
right, and we're assuming Bomb. I was about to say Gomi. We're assuming Bomb is going to be the one to release that power.
Yes, because she won't listen to a woman.
She won't. Yes.
So we'll see. We'll get there.
But so far they're cool. Seeing the more, it will be interesting because we'll be introduced to more
Got the
princesses.
Yeah, that's
as we bump into more of them. I'm curious to see if the powers kind of line up with the theme of the month. April was kind of springish, and that one came with like a green viney type of situation. So I'm curious to see how they line up. We don't know the powers of the Black March just yet, so I don't know what it could be. But if we get like a January John and it's icy and
or December or something like that.
Yeah, like then it's like
Gotcha. Let's see where you going.
Like, all right, cool.
All right, see where you going. So, not to spoil webtoon stuff, but to make a comparison, would you say Tower was kind of like Hunter x Hunter? No.
Nah.
Because a lot of people like to do that. So I wanted to ask you specifically. I don't see it other than I do agree with the fact that it's like a. Hear me out. I do agree with the comparison as like a longer version of Hunter exam. Like all Tower got is the test. It's a bunch of tests. Test. I agree with that part. But other than that, I don't really see where the comparison will go. Like they tried to call it the Korean One Piece. I don't really see it.
But that's the thing. The difference is it's a long version of the Hunter exam.
Yeah.
The Hunter exam was a small portion of a bigger plot.
Yeah, it was, what, like 20 episodes on Hunter? I don't feel like.
Who even cares?
Yeah,
Let's just call it an arc.
Yeah.
It's one arc of a bigger plot of a bigger story. This situation here right now is like there might be a bigger plot, a bigger story, but all we know is right now is
Test.
There's tests to elevate to the next level of this tower, and the only reason why we're in this tower because there's a boy that's chasing this girl, and her only goal is to see the stars.
Gotcha.
And it's like, okay, things are going to happen within that.
Yeah.
But what is the bigger plot? You know what I'm saying? Gon, please kill me.
I thought you was actually about to go back to Hunter and say what Gon's plot was, but
no. Because now we can never be doing that. I messed up. Bomb has no objective.
Right.
Gon has an objective.
Yeah, meet his father.
You know what I'm saying? He has an objective. So when we get to that point, we kind of know like either the stories might be over, or when he meets his father, the story's going to elevate to another point where something else happens. He do something with his pop disappears, he's going to send him on another mission. Something else is going to happen.
Right.
Here, Gon has no goal. The girl he's chasing has a goal, but the goal conflicts with him being alive.
Right.
Now, Comb could have a goal because he has an actual backstory,
Right.
which can have him climb the tower and make a wish or whatever to
Yes. So he wants
change
to
some.
the tower.
To change some things. Is, you know what I mean? He's royalty or whatever.
Technically, even Rock has a better goal.
A better goal.
He wants to get stronger.
You know what I'm saying? It's like
climbing the tower. So
our main character doesn't really have a purpose.
until the end,
he found his well. Then even at the end,
it's still fine.
Then what? Because his whole thing now is
I need to find out why she pushed.
Get stronger
Yeah.
while you're down here to get back to find her again. So to hope that she wants to rock with the stronger me.
Which
you know what I'm saying? So it's like
I get you. And basically, she that's kind of how they ended the season off with everybody feeling bad that Bomb died.
Right.
And now they're gonna take Rachel up the tower. So, except the boy, the legend, Colin ain't buying it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can clearly tell I don't like you. Told her straight to his face.
Yeah, he didn't like her from the rip though.
Because he had a situation. With her.
Because he had a situation and he didn't like that. He wasn't having that. He didn't like that. He didn't like how she was doing him.
Yeah.
He didn't like how she was doing him at all.
He's clearly going to help her because Bomb wanted it, but he don't like her. So we'll see where that goes in season 2.
Yeah, but all you guys out there comparing Hunter x Hunter to that, nah. I mean, I guess you can compare Comb and Killua a little bit.
Yeah, I can see it.
Those two characters, I guess you can get the comparison. And
Yeah,
I would kind of almost nah. I was trying to think who I can compare Rock to.
And Hunter?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's why I stopped. I'm like,
honestly, don't see it. I never saw it, but I had to ask you.
Comb and Killua is the only like real comparison and
because it's
in
like
characters.
the smart, powerful friend.
They got the I want to say blue aura, but they have like the bluish in their hair or whatever, bluish in their get up.
Yeah. They
got the same type of
famous family.
Mm-hmm. They got smarts, tactics. Killua because it's of assassin background, but and Comb because of whatever. I don't even really remember, but like he got his own like wits about him. You know what I'm saying? Those two characters are they're very, very similar, but other than that, and other the fact that Hunter x Hunter has a tower section. They got a tower section and they got a Hunter game section.
Maybe that's what it is. It's Greed Island that's getting people, but Greed Island is just one arc.
But all right. So I guess Hunter. So the Tower guy just took from Hunter x Hunter a lot because in the beginning they have the Hunter games, which is I guess similar to Tower God because of the test.
Yeah, passing the test.
But then
climbing the tower.
You also have what's that John? The Tower of whatever when they did a couple John.
Tower of Heaven.
Tower of Heaven.
Is that what's called? Something like that. Where they got to do fights.
Yeah, which can also be kind of similar to Tower God, just off the tower climbing aspect.
And you get points for winning the test.
Yeah,
got you. All right, now that you put a little, now I see.
But it's just the idea. It's not really how does the anime go about it.
If I did it like off those superficial comparisons,
it would be corny because a lot of anime follow the same type. Yeah, follow the same type plot, same type scheme like that. But they be having different plots, different agendas, different. The characters go about doing things differently because they have different goals going on.
But I just had to get it out there.
Because that being said, Beastars being there are two animal.
I still want to watch BNA.
They're two animal related animes, but one is animals in high school doing the whole situation, and one is animals in the location is trying to like improve their society via like fighting against humans.
Alright, no spoilers. But All in all, like I love the webtoon Tower of God. Great. Masterclass even. But as far as like the adaptation of the first season goes, I'll probably give it like a 7.
I like the anime. I like the anime off. Woo! Jeez. Woo! I like the anime. I like the anime because I didn't get the webtoon version, so I don't know about all of the details that's been stripped. You know what I mean? I'm the person who watched the movie and didn't read the book.
Right.
All the people who read the book always want to tell me it's better, but I don't know nothing about it, so I can't compare.
You did it?
Ask anybody about Harry Potter or any of that. The book always better. Everyone always say the book is... Most of the time, people butch the movie. They take away important information. They take away important details.
Okay.
The characters don't... You know what I mean? The characters don't be moving and doing exactly what to be going on in the movies.
See, all the movies were like books I never really watched. So like Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, all them Jones, I never...
Yeah, because like it's major details like... I want to say like... Harry Potter? Yeah. Dumbledore's in Harry Potter.
Oh, that's me.
Whatever.
Never
I
seen
think
either.
I believe Dumbledore is in Harry Potter.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and apparently Dumbledore is gay,
But he's not in the...
and you get it. You apparently you get it from reading it,
Okay.
but you don't get it when you're watching it. Like you don't get it.
Got you.
So it's like they take away a lot of
So
information.
Basically, they did the same thing what they did with the webtoons. Then they took out like the characterization of the characters and left everything else, which is fine. Like in a short setting. So movies that probably work a little bit better. It's like a 2 hours. You only fit so much. But when you've got like a season show and you take out like characterization of the characters, you make me not want to watch because I don't really care. I love fights.
They take away the depth.
Yeah, take out the depth. So now you got these simple characters that just fighting.
Yeah.
And I love fights. Don't get me wrong. I love fights. But if I don't care about the characters that's fighting,
then this is what we
just keep
doing.
going.
Yeah, what we doing. We just seeing a bunch of B-roll action
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And that's basically what happened. And so they did okay in the anime version because I didn't see the webtoon.
Yeah.
But
I
doing this right here, the podcast, made me realize that they did a crappy job because attempting to talk them episode for episode, you realize there's a whole bunch of filler. Like they could have filled it with the actual information we needed. They filled it with a bunch of BS because as we was clicking through one of the animes, they were doing a lot of chit chat talking while they was fighting, but they wasn't talking about shit. It was just fighting. They were just talking because they didn't want it, I guess, just to be music in the background while they was fighting for a whole 10 minutes.
Exactly.
10 minutes of a 22 minute anime.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's the loss there. Hopefully season 2 has 26, 24 episodes like normal.
Hopefully they come with better, they learn from their losses and learn from the feedback and give us more. I'm assuming it's about to get more intense.
Yeah.
So hopefully they just give us more meat.
Yeah, because as somebody to read the webtoon, like it was disheartening because I'm on a forum to like see people like, that was alright. Because as a webtoon reader, we've been hyping it up. Like we haven't like, oh, it's hard to get an anime. Yeah, y'all about to see how good it is.
And then people look
they do that.
Yeah, and they say
like y'all care about these characters like that. They take out so much conversation. They take out all the exposition. They take out all these
got people questioning your judgment on anime.
Yeah, like oh, that's what you was hyping up.
Oh, you don't watch nothing good.
like a good comparison to what we doing next is Demon Slayer. When I say the Youthful Table is the ones that did the animation for that. So that adaptation is beautiful. Like they cared. They didn't take away. They added. Cause like a prime example.
When we do our first episode of Demon Slayer, I'm gonna let you do a little situation where you go through the details, because you know the creators and everything.
Yeah, for sure. Cause like that was a prime example of elevating something, not knocking it down. Like after that aired, Demon Slayer blew up. Like the manga sales blew up. Everybody was into it. Everybody waiting for the movie. Everybody waiting for season 2. Whereas like Towers just kind of like
the same people doing the movie.
Yes.
Okay, so we should expect expect some good,
yeah.
and I can attest to it because you put me on Demon Slayer, and even though I had to read Demon Slayer in the subs, and I hate reading the subs, it was actually good, and I actually watched Demon Slayer twice and read the subs again.
It's gonna be good, man. I'm excited. But it's Tower.
That is Tower God. That is the webtoon newly turned into Crunchyroll anime. Tower of God, 13 episodes. It is a 6 out of 10 watch.
Fair. I was about to go 6
Anime.
then.
Yeah, 6 out of 10 watch. But I'm gonna say if you don't got nothing to watch on anime and you looking for something, I'll give it a spin. It'll fill your time and you'll definitely get the same. Even though we telling you what's happening, watching the Rachel situation, you'll get the same rush we all got.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like if you watch all the way through, you'll get there because it's that moment, that build up.
It's the build up. It's that
That
moment.
ain't changed.
It's that moment of truth when you be like, did my baby mom just put me on child support? After I just cast her out.
I just left. You see the letter in the mailbox as soon as you get home.
Did they just serve me? Oh man, but that is Tower of God.
Yeah.
That is Tower of God.
Yeah, I already know what to do.
Like, comment, subscribe. The Tower of God. The God of the Tower.
See, the way you did that, I thought you was about to bar. You be playing on my life.
I know. I be playing. I be setting it up.
Yeah,
Like I'm about to.
fake outs.
Nah, I'm not giving y'all none of my bars, man. Y'all could pay me. What little baby say? 200 of the cake. You know what I mean? That'll pay me my rapper fee.
Thank y'all. Come back.
Come back, holla at us. Subscribe.
Demon Slayer is next.